Okay, boys and girls, Miss Pinedo is going to go over the May 11 to May 15 ELA packet and what you need to do. So we're going to start on the page that has the numbers 3 and 4. On this page, it says drag the pictures at the bottom of the page and say the sounds in each word. For example, the sounds in crab are k, r, ab. That is 4 sounds, so the picture of the crab is on the number 4. If you're doing a paper packet, you can either cut and glue the pictures on the numbers, or you can draw a line from the pictures to the numbers. So the first picture is a cloud. Loud, cloud. There's 4 sounds in cloud, so I'm going to drag the picture to the number 4. The second picture is duck. D-a-k. 3 sounds in the word duck. Flag, flag. There are 4 sounds in the word flag, so we're going to put that on the 4. Map, m-a-p, map. 3 sounds in the word map. Drum, d-r-a-m, drum. There are 4 sounds in the word drum. And pot, p-a-t, 3 sounds in the word pot. Okay, and then we're going to go down to the next page. On this page, it says read each word, X the word that matches the picture. So here is a picture of a pot. Pot, pot. And there's an X there to show you what to do. The next picture is a cat. K-at. So find the word that has those sounds, click in the box, and make an X. If you're doing this on paper, you can write an X next to the word, or you can circle the word. Here's a bed. B-e-d, bed. So here's the word bed. The next one, lip. Lip, lip. Here's the word for lip. Dog. D-og, dog. We're going to click on the word dog and put an X right there. Rug. R-ug, rug. Click on the rug and then put an X there. The next picture is a bag. B-ag, bag. And the last picture is a web. Web. W-e-b, web. The next page starts the story. Hold on. The next page starts the story, Zoe's Perfect Pet. I want a monkey, Zoe told her big sister. Sybil sighed. Monkeys need to climb, Zoe. We do not have a place for a monkey. Well, I can fix that, Zoe said. Zoe grabbed some sticks and took them into the house. Zoe used a bunch of Sybil's hair bands to hold the sticks together. It was a climbing tree. Sybil stomped in. What did you do? A monkey needs to climb, Zoe said. Get this mess out of here, Sybil ordered, and forget that monkey. Oh, it looks like Sybil is mad at Zoe. Zoe dragged the sticks outside, but she did not give up. A pig would be a good pet, Zoe declared. A pig needs mud. Zoe could not find any mud. I can fix that, she said. Zoe dug a hole in the yard. She added water. Mud. Sybil walked outside. Sploosh, splat. Mud was all over Sybil. Zoe, Sybil yelled. So Zoe filled in the hole, but she did not give up. Sybil is still mad at Zoe. Zoe said, maybe I do not want a pig. What pet can I try now? A bird? A rat? Something snuggled against Zoe's leg. Oh, a cat! Zoe picked up the scruffy, skinny kitty and ran inside. I want a cat, she told Sybil. Sybil opened her mouth to speak. Zoe stopped her. A cat does not need sticks or mud, she said. That means no more messes. But that cat is a mess, Sybil said. Zoe smiled. We can fix that. And they did. So here it says the main characters are, and then draw a picture of the characters. So if you click on here, you can start see the blinking light, the blinking line. So the main characters are Zoe and Sybil. Zoe and Sybil. And I think that you can make these darker so that you can see them. Miss Pineda will make them darker on her page. Okay, and then the next one is the setting is, and I'm going to make them darker again so that you can see it. The setting is, so where were they? They were outside and inside the house. Okay, and if you have paper, you can write the words and you can draw a picture if you want to. On the next page, we have read each word and X the word that matches the picture again. So here they have a pin. P-I-N, pin. And you can see there's already an X there to show you. Again, if you're doing this on paper, you can put an X next to the word or you can circle the word. Here's a log. L-O-G, log. Bus. B-U-S, bus. Bat. B-A-T, bat. Nut. N-U-T, nut. Mop. M-O-P, mop. Hat. H-A-T, hat. Sun. S-U-N, sun. Now you have to read each word and drag the word to the picture that matches. If you're doing this on paper, you can write to the word in the box that matches. So here is 10. T-E-N. So find the word 10, click on it, and drag it to the 10. Pot. P-O-T. Find the word pot, click, and drag. Pen. P-E-N, pen. Map. M-A-P, map. pin, in, pin. Bag, ag, bag. Top, top. And sun, sun. The next page has the problem and solution for Zoe, the story about Zoe and the pets. Again, I'm going to make the words darker so that you can see them on my screen. If you're typing, you can type, and if you have paper, you can just write. So the problem is Zoe wanted a pet. That was the problem. The solution is that she got a cat for a pet. Okay, and if you're doing a paper packet, again, you can draw pictures if you want to. Now here, we are reading each word and marking what matches the picture. So here is a map. They marked the map. If you're doing it on paper, you can circle it. And if you're doing it on paper, you can also trace the word. So here is a tag. Which word says tag? Ag, tag. Click in the box, mark it with an X. Hen, hen. Lip, lip, lip. Click the box, mark it with an X. Mop, mop, mop. Oh, what did I do? There we go. Nut, nut, nut. Fin, fin. Bug, bug. Dog, dog, dog. Web, web. So now, here are some questions for the story about Zoe wanting a pet. Question 1 from page 1 of the story. What does Zoe want? Circle the picture that shows what she wants. So if you are working with a paper packet, you can circle the pictures or circle the letters for the answers. If you're doing it on the computer, you can drag the X to the answer. So what does Zoe want? Does she want Sybil to be mad at her? Does she want sticks? Or does she want a monkey for a pet? So we know she wants a monkey for a pet. So put the X right there. What does Sybil tell Zoe to do about the monkey? Does she tell her to make a bigger tree for the monkey? Does she tell her to get the monkey out of the house? Or does she tell her to forget about the monkey? So we know she told her to take the sticks out. So she didn't tell her to make the tree bigger. They never had a monkey in the house, so she couldn't tell her to get the monkey out of the house, but she did tell her to forget about the monkey. So let's take the X and put it next to the C. And then question 3. Oh, there's no question there. So we're not going to answer question 3. I don't know why there's no question there. Question 4. What does Sybil do? Sybil gets mad at Zoe. Sybil digs a hole. Sybil cleans the mud. So we know that Sybil does not dig a hole, and we know that Sybil does not clean up the mud. Zoe does those things. So we know that Sybil gets mad at Zoe. Put that right next to the A. And you can make this box a little bit smaller too. Question 5. What does Zoe want now? Does Zoe want a bird? Does Zoe want a rat? Or does Zoe want a cat on page 5? So Miss Pinedo is not sure. She doesn't remember. So we can go back up to page 5 and see what she wants. There's page 7. Here's page 6. So this is page 5. And it says, Zoe grabbed some sticks and took them into the house. This is when she still wanted a monkey. So then let's go back down to those questions. It says, what does Zoe want now? Well, that's not on page 5. Let Miss Pinedo go back up and see what's going on. Let's see. Page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How are they counting these pages? I'm sorry, boys and girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is what they're counting as page 5. It said, Zoe said, maybe I do not want a pig. What pet can I try now? A bird? A rat? Something rubbed against Zoe's leg. Oh, a cat! Zoe picked up the scruffy, skinny cat and ran inside. I want a cat. So what does Sybil want now on page 5? It says Zoe wants a cat. So we can take the X and put it right next to the C. Oh, I made it too small. Put it next to the C. And then it says, look at the chart. What happens at the end of the story? Drag the correct picture into the box. So at the beginning of the story, Zoe wanted a monkey for a pet. In the middle of the story, she thought she could have a pig. But at the end of the story, what happens? Does she get a cat? Does she get a monkey? Or does she get a pig? She got a cat at the end. So we're going to take this picture and put it right there for the end of the story. Let's go to the next page. Then here it says draw, label, and write your favorite pet. So if you're doing this on the computer, you can't draw it. But if you're doing it on paper, you can draw it. And I'm going to make this darker so that you can see it. It says, my favorite pet is. So you need to write what your favorite pet is. Miss Pinedo is not going to write anything here, but because it has to be your favorite pet. Just remember, sentences start with the capital letter and they end with a period. So when you write or type your answer, make sure you also write or type the period at the end of the sentence. Next, I'm going to read to you 10 pets. 10 pets. Ned met Dan. Dan had a pet hen. Can I get a pet? Said Ned. Can you get me a pet? Dan gets a net. He cannot get a pet for Ned. So there's Dan. He's trying to catch a butterfly so that Ned can have a pet. Dan and Ned see a bear. The bear is by its den. Can you get me this pet? Said Ned. Here they're at the zoo looking for a bear. The men see Dan and Ned. You cannot get this pet, said the men. Ned and Dan see a pen. I cannot get this pet for you, said Dan. What's that? That's a rhinoceros. Way too big to have for a pet. Dan sees a pan. A bird is on the pan. 10 birds are at the pan. And on Ned. Ned has 10 pets. Look at all the birds that are coming to his yard to eat the bird seed. And that's the end for this packet. Bye, boys and girls.